Isabella.
And I'm Carmela, and welcome back to 20s Unleashed.
So we just finished our exams, our last exams of the Bachelor.
Meaning that we just finished our Bachelor.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
And after our last exam, we were sitting by the lake.
Yes.
And just having a little bit of a relaxed time. And a friend of ours asked us if what our highlight of our Bachelor was.
Yeah. And like a million things came up to our minds. So we decided to do a recap of them for you. So welcome to our Bachelor Recap by 20s Unleashed.
Yes. I think a lot, it's 3 years of your life and a lot happens in those 3 years. And so there's a lot of highs. So
there's a lot. Like I think my life right now it's completely different.
Yeah.
Compared to when I started uni.
Yeah. No, same.
And I feel like a different person.
Yeah. I think there's so much self-growth that goes into it, for sure.
Yeah. So starting from the beginning, you spent 1 year more than me here in Lausanne. Yeah. We can include it in our Bachelor Recap because it's part of the process of moving out. So what's your main takeaway from that year?
I think it was also aside from it was COVID.
Oh,
so right. I started my Bachelor, that year that I did in engineering was completely online. There was the linguistic shock because for the first time I only spoke to French people and I only hung out with them and it was really weird. And then the few times I was on campus, they alternated us. So it was only a third of the class at a time. And it was,
okay.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. It was just a particular semester in general. But I also know that we started economics still in COVID.
Mm-hmm.
The first semester was just, it was starting to open up again.
Yeah, we were in presence.
Yeah, but do you remember they checked us before?
Oh yeah, you had
exam,
that's
and
true.
In the cafeteria you could only go in when you had the pass and everything. And
yeah, that's true.
So it was the first semester was just kind of
still weird,
different and adapting. And the first semester I got to know Italian people for the first time. My first year of engineering, I only spoke French, but that helped me because I completely unblocked the fear of talking in French. So that for sure helped. And also just understanding in class from then on, I never had problems understanding a professor or anything. So, but it's weird.
It's
weird to go from never having spoken in French to friends before to having to do it every single day. And
I found it very tiring.
It was and also, but not even just that, but having all the courses I had to now it's fine, but I had to exercise my brain on that. It took me a solid 2 years to be to not get tired after a conversation in French.
I get it. Yeah I think my main takeaway from the first semester of uni is being able to go out of my comfort zone in the linguistic
sense.
Because the first semester I only had French speakers as friends, and it was pretty tiring. I remember I couldn't even speak at the end of the day because I was not used to only speak and listen to French. And then I was KO every night.
No, I know. And it's not that they were I loved all my French friends
as
well. It was just, it was so much effort. Also because the first thing I struggled the most with was when I came and they were suddenly using slang. And I was I did not learn that in high school,
they use a lot
and when they text you as well. And so it was just it wasn't even just you learn a certain French and then you come, but the French that they speak to you is different. And so, and even just, my first year I did chemistry, for example, for the first time in French, and subjects that I knew all the terminology in English or in Italian. And then it was like, I did the process once of learning it with Italian. I did it again with learning it with French. And it's like, it's so, you feel really good after.
Yeah.
Because now I can say I did a whole bachelor in French.
Yeah.
But it was tiring.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, no, I agree. But I think when you are in this situation where it's mandatory to only speak a language, I think it's the best way to learn it.
Oh, you learn it straight away.
Because honestly, a lot of people we know who are Italian speakers, they didn't go out from their comfort zone, so they only spoke Italian all the time.
Yeah.
And there are a few people who do not even speak French.
Yeah.
Or
struggle.
Yeah. They understand because, you have to, but you don't really have to speak French if you do not have French speaker friends. So, yeah.
No, yeah, it's true.
I think when you have to put the effort, like, it's hard, but in the end, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
And it turned out really well in the end, so no, for sure. But it was tiring in the beginning.
Yeah. So after the language barrier, we finally met, as you know, before our second semester.
Yeah.
And then the party started. For real.
Yeah.
We have a lot of like good memories.
Yeah.
Especially like the first year as well.
The second semester was fun.
It was fun.
We also had a big group of friends.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of activities with them, which was really fun.
Yeah, a lot of like lunch, dinner.
Yeah, when it became warm, like barbecues as well, and
a lot of birthday parties.
A lot of
because we have a lot of friends who were born like during the semester.
Yeah,
which is great.
Which is fun. Yeah,
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we went to a few birthday parties.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, that was really fun. And then also like we have a faculty. I think our faculty is the biggest, or the second biggest, like them in medicine or something, in our uni, and
they organize a lot of stuff.
A lot of events.
Yeah.
Like in any possible sense, literally. Like you have a big choice of what to go to. And so it's really fun. And both Italian friends and French friends and literally everybody went. So I think that all of those events I usually had really, really fun.
Yeah. So I would say like during the first year, I struggled a bit in balancing studying and going out. I think it's one of the main.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to manage. Like you want to go out because it's your life in uni and you need social life, but then you have to study as well. And I remember me like struggling with that the first year a lot.
Yeah. I don't think I went out, but not like within reason, you know. I always put uni first.
No,
yeah. And also because I think the first year is the one we have a huge selection. Our first year. Like
it was
mega.
Crazy.
I think a lot of my friends, you know, not everybody that we spent the year with unfortunately made it to the second year. And
like, we started in 900.
We started in like 900,
Yeah, maybe a bit more. And then I think we ended
like 5 something.
No, less
like 400 and something.
Yeah.
So they cut like half of the people.
At least half of the people out.
So it's crazy. Like your first year, like you want to enjoy it, but you also need to study.
Yeah, no,
you know,
of course.
For the first time ever, or like some people had exams. Like we had 7 exams our first year per exam session. And that's, you know,
it's a lot.
Like the thing is, the credits are, you know, everybody's like, oh, it's a 30 credit semester. Yes. But when you have 7 subjects that you have in your head at the same time, it's different, you know?
It's different.
But I remember that first year we kind of had a very fun study group of like people, and we went to the library every single day together. And we were completely burned out by the end, but it was really fun and motivating. Like, I really enjoyed those exam sessions.
I know it's crazy, but I think my best memories are during exam sessions.
Yeah.
Not the first one, because I didn't really enjoy it. Because
I think I posted that to my private story on Instagram. I have a video of you and another one of our friends, and we were studying math together, our first exam session, and you guys are just hysterically cry laughing. Yeah. Because we were so tired and just like reached.
Yeah. But like it was every day, 8 a.m., 11 p.m. in the library.
Yeah. Well, the last few hours were not really productive.
But we were trying to. Like with lunch and dinner, like it was crazy. Yeah. Like a rhythm which is whoa. Yeah. But it was so much fun. Like the fact of studying all together the same subject, and then you kind of understand and you help each other, which is
there was always somebody who was like better at one thing or worse at another, and like
I think I've already mentioned that Isabella is pretty good at math, so we were discussing about it before, and I did my math exam well just because of her, because the last thing she explained me the night before the exam, it was in the exam.
Yeah.
Which was I had to calculate the derivative, sorry, of 2
to the power of x.
Yeah.
And I remember during the exam, I saw the problem and I was like, I hope Carmela remembers what I told her yesterday, because otherwise...
Yeah, and I did. Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
No, but it was crazy. Yeah. That exam session was pretty fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
The second one was like during summer.
Yeah.
It was also...
I don't even remember that one, honestly.
We spent all the exam session at the Rolex Center studying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I had a flash. Once we were at one of our friends' house and we made a mega salad.
God. Yeah.
And so I'm highly allergic to like pollen and stuff. And when it's pollen season, I can't eat certain fruits. And so like I got an allergic reaction to my salad because there was tomatoes inside. And so my salad had to be washed.
Had to be washed?
Like I took out the tomatoes and I washed it and I re-seasoned it without tomatoes, and then it was fine.
Oh my god, yeah, it was that exam session.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
oh, fun.
That was fun. No, there's been a bunch of fun moments.
Yeah, I think I went on board. I think I went on board night. That was like the kind of yeah.
Oh, I worked that summer. I like right after I finished my exams.
You were crazy. Yeah. And I broke up.
Oh yeah,
that's the first time.
That was a big.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big
plot twist.
Yeah, like right before the exam session. But it was cute, like the exam session in the end.
Yeah, I mean, you managed to pass all your exams. I don't know if everybody would.
So honestly. I survived. So yeah, and then the second year comes.
Yeah. I loved my second year of Bachelor.
I think it was the best one.
Really just everything. And the fact that I also, like, because me and Carmela are very similar in certain aspects. And so even just planning our exchange and, like, having all those, like, little steps as well as, like, a thing that you, like, looked forward to during your second year. That was really fun.
Really... Yeah, and then we joined an association.
Well, I was already part of it.
Oh, sorry, yes.
You joined.
I joined. I joined them in a student association, which was interesting. Yeah.
A thing to do and be a part of. And
it's part of the
it's part of uni life.
I think
to
so.
Join,
yeah.
Some club, association, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember a very, very fun Halloween party.
Yeah.
And we were dressed like the same.
We dressed up as vampires, but everybody thought we were waitresses. And so, like, our costume failed entirely.
Yeah, because we were wearing, like, black jeans and...
like a white button-up, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
completely waitress, like...
Yeah, and then, like, the fangs were just not it. So we didn't end up wearing them. And then the little blood that we had on our face, everybody ignored that and just thought we dressed up as, like...
We were 3, it was awful,
Yeah.
like... But it was fun, like...
It was fun. There's some pictures of that night that are...
Yeah. But I have a whole album...
Yeah.
With all the pictures. It's
really
crazy.
Nice,
yeah, I love albums.
I think actually all my Halloween parties throughout my Bachelor I've really enjoyed.
I think I didn't go the first year.
I didn't go.
I didn't have friends.
I went with there's an Italian association or like...
Oh no, yeah. I went and we met there. I remember it. She doesn't, but I do. Like I remember
I don't even know what I was dressed as. Oh, yeah, I do.
With something red on the neck, was it?
No.
Black?
I was dressed in black, yeah. I had, like, black, like, angel. What were you dressed as?
I wasn't dressed.
Oh, that's... Why? You were, like, the only one there.
Yeah, I just had something very dark, like dark jeans and dark pullover and some makeup, but just, like a dark lipstick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay. And then after it, there was like another exam session.
The winter one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Oh, yeah. No, you have to give a little more context, though.
Which one?
Like...
Go.
No, say it and then I'll give context after.
Fun fact. Here we go again. I broke up again.
Yeah. The context was that you got back together.
Yeah. We got back together and then we broke up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another amazing...
particular exam sessions for Carmela.
Yeah. 2 in a row was fun. Yeah.
Well, fun is not
the right word. But I managed it.
You did, and you passed twice, all, so that's
again
really good.
And very good.
And not everybody would do that. Absolutely. Yeah.
Good, Carmela.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. And that exam session, it was hard.
It was hard.
Wait, I have no memories of that. Because it's funny because we sometimes when we speak about exam session, we divide them based on the spot where we studied.
Oh yeah, so because we change like we've studied in the same spot, but just never during the same scholastic year.
Exactly. Yeah. So every exam session has its own spot.
That was
the library or
library.
Sure.
Yes.
As the first one.
Yeah, I think so. In winter, we're always there.
Oh yeah, because because I like the wooden table.
The wooden table.
The wooden table.
And also, we change also based off of the temperature because some places are just like illegal in summer.
Yeah,
you just can't breathe.
No, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
we were also there in summer. I'm sure we were there in winter.
But I think I'm sure we were in
maybe we
changed.
No.
Yeah, a bit
in winter. Never. Mm-mm. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh well. Okay.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And after then it comes my favorite semester ever.
The second semester
of second year.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I don't know why, but we were partying all the time.
But not even that. Like, I managed to do everything.
Yeah.
I think it was the semester where, like, I did the most.
I think
aside from, like I went out, I was more into the association.
Yeah.
we did everything for the exchange, which took so much time. I don't even know how we managed to do all of that. I went to every single conference, I think, that was proposed.
Really, really.
Like, all of them. Like, I don't even know how...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think we went, like, at least 2 conferences about LinkedIn, just for fun.
Yeah, just because they were there.
Yeah, that's true. We did everything we could, I think.
Some highlights of... So, our uni and another university here in Lausanne, they have, like, festivals on campus that they organize. And I remember I went to them as well in my first year. But I think I enjoyed them more in my second year. I don't know. I think I enjoyed them both times. But I remember those as well because it was like... I don't know, like the Balelec was really fun.
Yeah.
And that's like a huge festival.
Student festival.
And like by the lake, I don't know, I just remember I had a really, really good time there as well.
But I have the impression every weekend we did something.
Yeah.
But like something very, very cool.
Yeah. And there's always like a key memory of the night.
Yeah.
Like we also, like the second semester of every year, we also have the ball of our faculty. Yeah. And like, there was also some key memories that we still laugh about today, you know, or like there's always something that happens and it's really fun to just like think about.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, I think that like the night, not only in general partying in uni, it's like part of the uni life.
Yeah.
It
is. And like events in like not even just the partying, because I mean there was so many other social activities that we went to. Like for example, this is something that's really cool that our uni does, is that they allow some faculties like every Thursday or something to like
sell
beer, and like they open up a building on campus and the whole outside area, and they do it in spring, so it's really nice weather, and literally there's a lot of people that go, and you just sit there like in the middle of like, I don't know, around 6 or something in the afternoon, and you just talk, and it's really nice. And like there's so like they really do organize a lot of social events for all tastes of people, and so it's really nice that you can just go and
it's
really
fun because
those.
In the end, like after 2 or 3 years, you know a lot of people in uni. And you don't really have time to hang out with everybody. So it's cool to have these kind of occasions.
To like see people again.
Yeah, to just see and chat for a bit. And because you know that everybody is going to be there.
Yeah.
And I think it's just...
It's fun.
It's fun, fun.
I think that... I mean, I'm actually also glad of how many people I met at uni. Yeah. And a lot of them are like just school friends, but I've had so much fun with them as well.
Yeah.
Because of these events that then just like allow you to leave school a little bit, because everybody goes to them. And so like even if you just meet people in class and you see them and you study with them and stuff, but then they like go to these events too, and it allows you to like leave the context of uni a little bit, even with these people, which is fun, because then you don't just like, you know, just talk about school all the time, or you a little.
Yeah, we struggled a bit because this week we had to say goodbye to a few friends. And it's like, thank you for being part of my uni like journey, and we will maybe see each other again. But I mean, you never know, because we are probably both moving from for master, and
a lot of people around us, everybody has a different plan.
Really everybody,
and even if they're staying, you know, they chose like a different... There's so many masters that we can choose.
And a lot of people just stop and work for a bit, which is interesting. But I mean, Switzerland is not so big, but Lausanne is pretty far from our home. So it's weird, and I think it's crazy how just by seeing someone every day, you kind of he or she becomes part of your life, you know. A point a fixed point in your daily life.
Even just, it sounds stupid, but like I have my go-to people that I study with in exam session because I know how their brain works. I like how their brain works, and I like to like study with them.
Yeah.
And you, after like 4, 5, 6 exam sessions that you do with the certain amount of people, you kind of like get used to it, and you bond. Look forward to it. You bond over like
I think
bad exams. You're like, yes, I'm ready, and then you're just like, what was that? You know?
Yeah. But honestly, like studying together it bonds you like so much.
But even just us, that's how we.
That's how it was born. Yeah.
And we have, or like, I get very excited when I click on a subject.
Yeah. Like, and I am very excited when she clicks on a subject.
But there's always like that. But even just like, it's fun when you reach when you like fully feel like you know what you're doing. And
you understand.
Yeah.
Like after a whole semester lost, 2 days before the exam, you're like, I got it. Yeah. It's crazy.
No, it is. It really is.
Thank you for listening to our first part of our Bachelor Recap.
And stay tuned for part 2.
Bye!